Okay, so good morning everyone, good evening everyone, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 19th. Almost 20%, sorry, I'm saying 20, 50% days or the I'll not say the course I'm not saying, but yes, the duration is getting over now. So 40 we have agreement, but up to 40 we are able to complete it somewhere. So 50% days has been over now. Let's start then. So yesterday we started with the transform map, right? We say that how to bring the data in service now, like in user table, in group table, in CMDB table, in any of the table I can say. Okay, but I'm not talking about the transactional data. I'm only talking about the foundation data. You can still bring, if you want, you can bring the transactional data as well via this approach, but that is not recommended. It is never recommended by ServiceNow. Okay, so now we will see what are the other fields, what are the other options in the transfer map which we have to be take care, which we have to be understand now. What we'll do, let's create a small this one. Let's bring some more data in ServiceNow from the user table. And now what I will do, I will only keep some limited fields. I need user ID, I need first name, last name, password, and that's all, or email ID, let's say. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what I can do more, I can do show matching. And now if you need only these many fields, just right click and export Excel, download. Okay, why I'm taking the limited field, so that we can see that what changes are coming here now. Okay, let me remove this data because it is already exists. I need user ID, first name, last name, password, photo I don't need, so I'm deleting it. Name I don't need, I'm deleting it. And these two, let me delete this. Okay, now let's get some user ID. First name 1 2. I'm intentionally putting these names. I'm not sure that it will take this, so let's not put like this. Okay, password, any password I can put it here. You know, this is the way that I created your user's ID in a one go. Email ID, okay. I'm putting like anything because we want to be see some dummy data. And active true. Let's save this. Okay, I save this. So now the thing is that as I am bringing the data in ServiceNow, and this format is different than the yesterday format. So in this case, I will create a new import set now. So let's quickly go here and create a import set. Sorry, I'm saying import set, load data. I'm nothing doing new here. This is what we done yesterday. Just recreating it for the with the some small data and the dummy data. Create to yes. I'm putting the table name together. We will a table name. File. Yes. I'm putting a file here. Here, sheet number 1, header number 1, yes, and submit. Same thing, it pushes the 5 inserts, update 0. So now we're going to be do that how these things work actually in service now. As of now, it's showing 0, 0, 0, 0. When it become 1, 2, 3, 4. Today we were going to be discuss that part, and to do that part I am putting some more data. Nothing new we're doing. Let me create a transform map. I'm putting it together. Table this. I want to bring the data in the user table. CC user, right? This is a table name, right? Everybody agree or not?
Will this not go on target table?
It is target table I'm going. Target table is in which table you want to insert this data actually.
But you're filling on order.
No, order. It's no. It's a drop down.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
No worries. That's fine. Where's the group? Where's the user table? Sys group type. Provide users role. Let me search again. Sys underscore user contained group member type. Provide user license role. Here it is. Sys user. Okay. Now, what about this field? Let's discuss that part. Okay. What we are doing, we are saying, please map the source table, that is my import set table, with the target table where you want to actually bring the data. Number 1 point. It says run business rule as a true. What this mean here? Business rule is a term, is a concept in ServiceNow. Okay. Is a concept in ServiceNow which says if you want to insert, you want to retrieve, you want to update some data in the database, then we will use the business rule. We will discuss in depth. Business rule we will discuss in depth. Okay. So what it's saying, tick box. So like if I say, guys, map like yesterday, Olu said that I want to be transfer songs from mobile to laptop. So I am saying, if you want to copy the songs from mobile to laptop, do you want to run a cleaning in the laptop as well? If you say yes, it will done. So it is saying if you have any kind of business rule written on this particular table, on the target table, do you want to run? I said yes, I want to be run. You can put no as well. No, I don't want to be run. Up to you. But you have to be see that it is required from the business side or not. So I put yes. Enforce mandatory fields. Like if I go here, I click create a user, if I click on the save, it's saved. Right? It means there's a no field as a mandatory as of now. So this is a question. It says here that if there is any field which is mandatory on the user table, on the target table, do you want to enforce it from your data as well? That you have to be sent that information. Like you cannot book your ticket until unless you will put your first name. But as of now, in our case, there is nothing called mandatory. So you can put yes or no. Basically, no, I don't want to be enforced any mandatory, which is coming, let me bring. OK, what it says, only mapped field means what this particular statement says, that the data which I'm bringing, these fields I'm bringing in service now, right? If anything is mandatory in these 6 fields in my target table, then yes, enforce it, or all fields. Boss, if you're sending anything in the Excel sheet, everything is mandatory. Sorry, if you're sending any, I'm saying all fields. If you're sending any data, then you have to be checked in the all fields that which are the mandatory, so that only then I can create the data in service now. What you can do as an exercise today. OK, I will do one change here. I'll make 1 or 2 fields as a mandatory. Before we log off now, I'll make some changes in the user table, and then you can try these options. OK, so as of now, I'm putting as a no. Third option, Olu is transferring the data from mobile to laptop. Some photographs, some documents, some pictures, some songs. In the mobile phone, she has a empty folder as well. Folder is there, but there's no data. So what it says, do you want to copy the empty fields? Like this. If I remove this, do you want to copy this? I can say yes. I can say no. It's totally up to me. Either yes, either no. So if you see here, check the copy empty source field and override existing target field. So if let's say in my database, this entry is already exist. Let me take example. OK, now I am sending the update. If I did not fill this data, it will override this data and it has also become empty in my service now. So be careful when you are checking this yes or no. You can try this part. When we are going to be do update partner, then you can check. See, now I'm changing the data. There's no difference because this data is already moved to the service now in the import set table. OK, so you can put copy or not copy. Create new record on empty Coalesce field. Give some time for the Coalesce. What is Coalesce? We are going to be discussed when we are going to do the mapping part. As of now, just hold it for some time. Order. Now thing is that in my, as I told in the beginning as well, in service now, this order word has a very big impact. This tell in which sequence this particular file to be executed. Maybe you have 15 or 20 transform map which are running on the same table. In which order they'll be running? It should be in the, sorry, how the order is depend on you. So 100 is the default order number come for the transform map. Now, if you want to put anything on the scripting, you can click on the script as well. That we are not going to be discussed as of now. Let me come here. Everybody clear till this point, guys? Do we have Dipsy today? No, Dipsy is not there. Tell me, guys, anybody has any other doubt? Okay, thank you for confirmation. Ugo is joining. He is not there. Okay. EV also not joined today. Good. Okay. Let's save it. Just go ahead. Any doubt? Kumar, you can switch off the video, no problem. Okay, now let's come here. So folder to folder mapping has been done. Then yesterday what we saw the field mapping. Now in a one day we know that how to do the field mapping. So I'll not put much time. I'll use the mapping assist directly. Because in the source table I have limited fields. So let me put comment here, active, map to the active. Email, map to the email. Where is the email gone? MNP. This one. Yep, email. First name. First name. This is the benefit if you take your Excel template from ServiceNow itself. The mapping is same. The last name. The last name. What left now? 4. We have the 5 fields, right? What is the 5th field? User ID and password. Password and password and user ID. User ID and the user ID. Now, if you see here, it is showing me the data as well. This is the my table. This is the actual table. It says, boss, if you do this mapping, how the data will show active true, active true. Email this, it will go to the email folder only here. Like this. So it's showing us some dummy data that how it will be look like when you're transferring the data in ServiceNow. Maybe you can see next as well. Like this. You can see next as well. This is showing all field. No, I don't want to be show all field. I want to show just map field. Click here. Now it is easy to understand. ServiceNow says that if you put active true, it will go to the active and it look like this. Email will be look like this. First name will be look like this. This is again some dummy data. Just to show you that how it will look like. This one. Okay, so now you can see that okay, my data is coming in ServiceNow. Right? Now, if assist has been done, everybody is clear. Any doubt till this point? Sorry, everybody is clear here. MJ, Priya, Omiko, Akanksha, Ima, Khushbu, Olu, Ugo. Good. Now, one more thing which I want to be do it here only. Okay, let me save this. Let me introduce a new concept. Let me switch on the light. Okay, this point is very important from the interview perspective. There's a term called as a Coalesce. Either in the interview, either in the CSA examination. This question generally came. What is the meaning of the Coalesce? Now the thing is that everybody has a different way to pronounce this word. Someone say Coalesce, someone say Coalesce, and someone say Coal as well. Everybody has a different way to pronounce, so nothing to be worried. Okay, it is saying false as of now. Let me show you the actual purpose of Coalesce. What Coalesce says. Coalesce the term Coalesce, this is, it works like a primary key in your data. Like if you remember the example that in my class I have 5 Khushbu. So how I differentiate these 5 Khushbu? I differentiate from the roll number, that which roll number which Khushbu is having, right? So this is the way that we do the Coalesce part. Now the question comes, Atul, in this particular data, there is nothing called the Coalesce. You can make a user ID as a Coalesce. It means if I am entering the same data, or if I'm entering the data like this, E, and I put this, then it should give me the error, because user ID cannot be duplicate. So now what we'll do, we will open this user ID and make it as a true. Okay, Coalesce as a true. Now if you make it as a true, what it says, Coalesce empty field. But it says, do you want to put the Coalesce on the empty field as well? I said no, only the field, and I know that user ID will be sent by every user. So you can make it as a tick or untick, up to you. This is not that much important, but this is important. Do you want that Coalesce should be case sensitive like this? If I ask you, is there any difference in these two? Being a smart guy, we say yes. Being a consultant, we say yes. Uppercase and the lowercase. Like if I say, let's say my user ID is this, and I put my user ID is like this. Is there any difference? Logically, or not logically? I say physically there is no difference. But logically, yes, there is a difference. Lowercase and the uppercase. So what this says, do you want to make a Coalesce as a case sensitive? Either yes, either no, you can do it. This is the another exercise. Let me see who can take questions today. Omiko done, Akanksha done. MJ, have you taken the question earlier? MJ, can you hear me? Okay, we'll give you some other day. Saba done, Anna done, Ugo. I guess Ugo will be joining a little late. She said that she is driving. Okay, Khushbu, take the questions for today as well. Okay. The first question is that you had to be read
My
about
internet is not very good today, so I might go in and out. So
okay.
yeah,
Who can
I
take?
might miss.
Olu can take then Olu you can take it. Okay. So the first question is that read about the Coalesce. Now the question come, Atul, if in this case, like put like this, in this case, what will happen? Will ServiceNow create the new record? Will ServiceNow give me an error? That we are going to be discussed in the few minutes. So let's put no and let's save it. because now you can do anything in the data. This data is already moved to the service now. Okay, now click on the update. The second question, Olu, you have to be take care, or the two have to be note. Okay, come back here. Transform here. Do some exercise. Create at least one or two new transform map and do the exercise on these three areas. Okay. Try to do this in this part. This is must, guys. Even though you are a consultant, but you should know that what is the meaning of this.
Sorry, the three areas, can I say that again?
3 years enforcement of the mandatory fields, copy empty field, and create new record on empty Coalesce field. What it says specifically, let's say I'm sharing a data like this. Now I'm not sending the user ID, which is a Coalesce for me. Do you still want to create a data? Yes or no, we can discuss in the next step. So we'll make it as a true. As of now, I'm not making as a true, but we will make it as a true in the next step. Okay. Now all set. Let's run the transform map. It is a true. Good. Transform map. Okay. This table to this table. Yes. Okay. One more question. Olu, write it. What this symbol do? You have to be identify. What the purpose of this particular small watch in service now? Okay. These are the questions which has been asked in the interview, guys. Very smartly the people ask nowadays. Okay. Click on the transform map. Transform complete. Let me open the transform history and import logs. Good. What it's showing? 5 insert, 0 update, 0 ignored, 0 skip, 0 error. It means my records has been added in the service now. What I can say when I say the record, let me open the user table. Let me search via email ID. It is easy to search for me. Wow, record generated. This is a very happy path. No issue. Nothing is there. No problem is there. Data is fine. I uploaded it. Now let's do some error methods. Let me close this. Let me close this. Okay, come here. Now what we are going to be do? Click here and search for the transform map. This one, which with the transform which I created, I'll see that part. We have a transform name with the word together. This is what. Now let's make a changes in the transform map first. Number 1. Enforce mandatory field. I said only mapped field. Copy empty field. Yes. Create new record on the empty Coalesce. Yes. And click on the save here. Okay. Now let make our data changes. Come here. Let me see. I want to make a change in this record. From Z, I put in the like this. This record I am changing. I am updating. Remember. Second record I am creating without Coalesce. And third record. Let me take this and add this and remove this. Or maybe remove this. I want you guys to be confused here very clearly. This is my intention. So what we are doing, number one, we are updating the same record where I'm just making a change in this part. I am removing or I'm not entering the Coalesce field here. I'm adding the Coalesce field with the duplicate one, but override. Okay. Now let's save this data. You know, in the transform map, more than my explanation, the hands-on are much required. The R&Ds are much required. And when you guys are doing the transform map practice today, please avoid the user table, guys. It is very basic table. Only one transform map you can create on the user ID. For the next practice, don't use the user table. Use the group table, use the CMDB table. Maybe you can bring the data in the incident table as well. Let's bring it, no problem. Let's do that part. It's your way to do that part. Now come back here. Where I need to go, I need to go to load data. Because I'm bringing the new data, right? Click on the load data. Now I will not create a new table. Why? Because I'm not changing any schema here. If I add any new field here, then I will create a new table. Boss, until unless, let's say Olu is going on a vacation and she booked 2 rooms in the hotel. One for herself and her husband and one for her parents. Now, if one more family is coming, she need to book one more room. It means she need to create a new table here. But I'm not making any change here, right? So I'll go for the existing table. We will check this part as well. We will check that if I update the table, then will the existing table work for me or not? What was the table name we are using? We are using the table name this thing. Together we win. Select file. Let me put file is this one. Clear everyone till this point. I'm telling you this transfer map is more on the practical, less on the discussion part. Everybody clear? Ugo, EB, Anna, Saba, Gloria, Kumar, Olu, Ima, Omiko. Good. Now let's come here and click on the submit. Now see the magics. Oh my God, that's fine. 7 records. Okay. Because why there's a no update, 0 error? The reason is being because it is just bringing the data in the temporary table, not the actual table. Now, as we're not changing in the import table, so I'm not going to create a new transform map. I can use the existing transform map. Run transform map. This is my transform map name, correct? This is my import set table, correct? And all the best, guys. Transformation complete. Okay, let it close it. And now see the magic here. Oh my God. One insert, 6 updates. Come on, Atul, how the 6 updates can be done? We are not sending the update. We are sending what? How much update? 1 update, 2 or 3. But it's saying 1 insert, 6 update. Let's open it. Nothing in the import log. Sorry. Let's open this part. Why it's not showing? Import set error, import logs. 1 insert, 6 updates. Let me go here to see the import set data. something goes wrong. It should show this one. Okay, this was the 7 record. Sorry. Yeah. So now you can see here. Update. This one is just updated. But Atul, we did not make any change. Why it has been updated? We will see. One inserted. This one has been, sorry, this one has been updated. Okay, this is updated because we changed the name here. So this is what we are doing. Second, third, fourth, this one has been inserted. This one, EER. This one has been inserted without Coalesce. And this one is right. This is again updated. Now the question comes, it's wrong, Atul. Because we put the Coalesce on the user ID. How it can update, how it can create. We are not making any changes here. We did not make any change in these 2 records, then it should not update actually. Right? Now what we'll do, let come to the transform map here. Open our transform map. Okay. Now let's see why these are having a lot of updates here. Let me remove. So now okay, how this record has been created, because I have a create new record on the empty Coalesce. But the problem is that it should be not created, it should be updated. But it find out this and this as a, let's see, one more thing we can verify here. Now you can see it is not taking. So now the record C has been updated, and after that this has been updated. So it was having the empty data. So now it removed the empty data. You can see it is showing HG name here, not the complete name, because we said copy the empty fields as well. There's no email ID as well. Maybe I can put the email ID. No, here we cannot put. So if you open it, it will just show the, without email ID, it will show this record. Okay, that's fine. So why it is becoming? It is coming because we have this empty field part. Let me remove the create new record on the Coalesce field. What it basically say, what it basically do? It says this is the reason that it is creating the update, not the insert. Field value has, okay, let me open it. Okay, one more thing, guys. Olu, not a question. From where this text is coming, like this. Like this. From where this text is coming. Very basic homework for everybody.
Please, the question mark, the L.
Yes, the text in the question mark, from where this question mark text is coming. Okay, so what this field says actually, this is important to be understand. It says field value copy has been changed. Create a new record. Create a new record when all Coalesce fields are empty, instead of ignoring that. Okay. Let me copy this and search on the Google. It is easy to find out. I guess this is something newly introduced by service now. Let read that it is be easy for us. And this is the reason that it is not giving me any error here. It's saying update because it's matching with the Coalesce. What it says, empty instead of ignoring the record or overwriting an existing record. If Coalesce empty field is set on any field record, the record is Coalesce. In simple words, it's saying that if the Coalesce is matching, this and this is matching, then update the record instead of ignoring the record. Now what we'll do, we will untick this box. We will untick this box as well. Let's put some more data here. Okay, let's save it. Now earlier when we make it this true box as a check, so this two boxes as a true, then the result was something different. Now the result is going to be little more different. Go here. Let me close this. Load data. Oops, I did not save it. Let me save first. Load data. Existing file, sorry, existing table, yes. File, yes. Click on this. Olu, one more question, write down. You guys have to do some R&D on the data source as well. How this data source work, I have no idea. Or if I have idea, I'm not going to give you that idea. That you have to be do. Find out why data source is important here. What is the purpose of the data source here? If ServiceNow give this field, it means they have some reason behind that. Okay. Now I'm putting on the submit here. Inserts, that's fine. Run transfer map. Let's go. This run transfer map. Completed. Transform history. Import logs. Import set. Now you can see 1 insert, 6 update, 2 skip. Picture has completely changed now. And the reason is that only with that 2 fields has been unchecked. Import logs, nothing is there. Import set, now you can see. This is what actually it did. This is what actually it did. I'm not sure that why it's be updating. It should be skipped. Everything should be skipped. But let's see. I know that this is a new record. Has been inserted. It's fine. Has been inserted, right? HUGI. Fine. It says I'm skipping this record. Skip. Empty. Unable to resolve the target record Coalesce value not present. Why it has been skipped? Because in this Coalesce value is not available. Why? Because in our transfer map, if you go here, in our transfer map, if I go here and search for the together, why it's not showing? Okay, not transfer. I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, it's a system transfer. Sorry, this one, and click on the why it's not showing to me. Am I doing anything wrong, guys? Here. Okay. Wrong spelling. My bad. Okay. Why it is keeping it here? Because we did not make a checkbox true here. I said if there's a no Coalesce on the record, don't create that record. And that is reason it has been skipped. Number 6, updated. This one, updated, but without any last name. HUG updated, empty, that's fine. Number 5, again skipped this one because there's a no Coalesce is there. So how Coalesce work actually, if I tell you in some way, the Coalesce go into the database and find out if the Coalesce match, like let's say I give a instruction to the PN, go to the standard 8 and announce the roll number 115, and if it is present, update it. If it is not present, ask the class teacher to create a new record with the roll number 15. This is what Coalesce do. Let me repeat it again. I told to my PN, go to the standard number 8, call out the roll number 15 and give this information to the roll number 15. Then PN asks, ma'am, if roll number 15 does not exist, then talk to the class teacher and say, please create a new record with the roll number 15 and assign to this particular person. This is what Coalesce do actually. Let me bring you the exact value of from the ServiceNow perspective. So now here, before importing data, make a plan on how handle collision between the source and the target. Coalesce option is a transform map field to determine if a row in the staging table matches in the target table. Coalesce work as a unique key. Okay. So now what Coalesce do? This is the 3 actions. Very important point. If you want to do some exercise, you can check this link, guys. It is easy for you to do exercise. Same developer.that part, and under the learning option, importing data. What it do? If a match is found using the Coalesce field, the target record is updated with the information imported from the staging table. Number 1 part. It means if the Coalesce match, if this Coalesce match from the staging table and the target table, then this record get updated. Number 1. If no match found, a new record inserted in the database like this. I'm sending the duplicate data. It is finding somewhere else? No, it is getting the record for me. If no fields are Coalesced, records are always inserted on the import. If I remove the Coalesce field, then let's see what happened now. Before that, everybody clear till this point. Don't get confused. We're going step by step, guys. Nothing to be worried here. It is all about your exercise now. Any doubt you can ask me. Any question, any clarification required? Okay. Now let's do the last point here. One more point here. Come here with the transform map. This is our transform map. Okay. Now let's remove the Coalesce field here. I don't want any Coalesce. Let's put as a false. Okay. Good. Let me save this. And let me add little more data here. Okay. And save. Let's come here. This, I'm saying this is all about the practical now. Go for the load data. File, yes, existing. Let me put a file here. Number 16. Wait, are we saving this file or not? Now it has been saved. Let me do it again. File, choose file, 56, yes, and open it. Submit. And now let me run the transform map. Maybe the results will be totally changed now, guys. This is what we will be doing R&D here. Go to the import logs. Nothing in the import, go to the import set directly. And open the import history. See, it says 2 inserts, 9 has an error. See the magic now. Once we have a Coalesce, it was updating. Now we don't have a Coalesce. It is ignoring. Let me open this. And you can see error, 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 error. But it says 2 records have been inserted. This one and this one. Why it has been inserted? Number A. This one has been inserted and YTTR. This one has been inserted. Why this 2 record has been inserted, not updated? And why it should insert these as well? D, okay, it's not inserting. D is there is okay, it's not inserting. Good. And why other fields has been other records has been discarded? Any idea? Tell me guys, why? Why 2 records inserted and rest are ignored? But in the previous exercise, in the previous exercise, records updated, not ignored. The reason is that because this time in our transform map, we don't have any Coalesce field. There's a no Coalesce field, so what error it's going? It's giving. Let me open and show you. It's not giving me any error code. Let me go back and see from here itself. Okay. Sorry, not import set. Let me open the import set again. So what it's saying? Error during insert of sys user th. Why it is error? Because you cannot get the exact error here. If you want to get, you need to be get error. You have to be open the audits log completely. It's saying that boss, you did not make any field as a Coalesce. And I was getting confused that do I need to be update this record where actually no update has been done. So I ignored it. As there's a no Coalesce is there, still these 2 records has been copied. Why? Because due to non-availability of the Coalesce, the transform map says I can do anything now. See, did we untick? Now it is not going to work because there's a no Coalesce here. There's a no fire at home. There's no need to be called to police now, or fire brigade now, or ambulance now. So now I'm sure you get the idea that how these two fields and this field do a magic here. One true to false, picture completely change. Earlier we were on the updates, now we're on the ignored part, error part. This is what we guys use in the system. And it says completed with the errors, that out of records we are be having the error as well. I complete the exercise, I complete the activity, but it is giving me the error here. And that is the reason I created a new import set with the limited field. Now let me do one more exercise here. Let me introduce a new field. What is a user table? Open it. Let me take a new field here. And it's called photo. Okay, let me take photo. Okay. Let's take example that in my Excel sheet, I'm adding a new field here. Let me save. Okay. Let's do like this thing. I'm making some changes so that we can see what is becoming now. Okay. Click save. Go here. Load data. Let me use the existing table. File 16 number. Okay. Submit. Fine, it will work because import set has nothing with the field availability or the attributes availability. Now let me click on the run transform. I'm not making any changes, guys. Let's see what error it will give. Transform. Oh my god, it's completed. Go to the here. Wow, it did not give me error for the new field. Or it done automatically. Let me open this. No. Maybe photo. Let's see some other field which I can put it here easily. Let me put title because I want to be C. Okay, there's a no attributes there. Okay, now let's click on the save and let's do the same exercise once again, just to see that if I'm changing my Excel sheet, I need to be get a new table or not. This table, yes. Choose file, yes. Open, submit. Fine. Run transform map. I hope it will give me error now. It should give. Come on, it's not giving me error. I'm surprised. It's not giving me error. Okay. Why it's not giving me error? Because it's not storing the data. Let's go to this one. Coalesce. Six fields, but in our Excel sheet we have a 7 fields. Let's come here and open the mapping assist. Or let me open the user record here. Let's see if the data has been updated for this title or not. This is all R&D, guys. Nothing to be worried. I'm not doing any magic here. No title is coming. The reason is that because you edit the record, you edit the field in the Excel sheet, but you did not run or you did not update your transform map here. You did not done that part. Now let me do the mapping assist again. And let's bring the title as well. Now you can see title and map the title with the title. Coalesce title. Now save. And let's run this now. Let's see what happened. Let's update everything. Okay, save. Now, according to you, what will happen? Will it create? Will it update? Or will it ignore? What you guys think? Tell me. With the giving configuration, what system will do now? Will it create the new record? Will it update these records? Or will it ignore these records? Tell me, guys.
I think he's gonna ignore it.
Saba, what do you think?
He's gonna ignore.
Khushbu, Saba, Akanksha, what do you think now? What service now will do?
Update, I guess.
Are you sure?
No, he's gonna ignore.
Ignore. Okay. What other one says? Okay, let's try. Whatever. Khushbu still able to facing his issue?
No, I can see now.
Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's close these tabs now and load the data. It is a fight. It is the contradictory now. Saba says it ignore. Khushbu say it update. Let's see. And I say what service now will do, I'll accept it. Be a safer side. Submit. Run. Transform. History. All are error. Why there's an error now? Tell me. Let's see import set. All error. All are error. Tell me.
Because I think you have to.
Why there are error now? Why it did not update the record when I have a new field added here?
So transformer need to be create new.
Sorry?
Need to create new transformer.
But why?
What be the existing one?
Why it see we done the mapping, right? See in our transform map we done the mapping. Now title is also there. Let's do one thing. Let's change the user ID to the tree. Okay. And let save it. And now run the same exercise again. Again, load data, file, choose file, submit, run transform, transform map, transform history. Now it's showing update, not ignored. Not ignored, not error. Let me come back to you. Khushbu and Saba. Did you guys get the difference here? Why error and why updates? If you did not make any field as a Coalesce, the all updates will be ignored. That is an error. System says, boss, for me, this record already exists. I'm not updating it because you did not give me any parameter to match. So I did not get anything to be matched. And I ignored that part. What we didn't done in the last part, we just make the in the transform map, we just make the field as a Coalesce. It means it is saying go to the class, get the roll number 15. If match update, the same thing happen here. This user ID go to the class and check, oh, why is there? Yes, let me update the title. Let me update the this. Let me update the this. But in the last one, which has been given error, you say go to the class and call Khushbu. There are the 5 Khushbus. I'm not able to identify which Khushbu I have to be talk. I ignored everything. Like I say, when I ask you guys any doubt, any question, if nobody says any point, I ignored. From my side, topic done. But you say, no, Atul, I have a question. Let me update. So until unless you will not speak, that speaking is a Coalesce here for you. With your name, I can identify, oh, Khushbu is having a question. No, EB have a question. No, Omiko have a question. Then I update you. But if nobody say no question, I ignored. I put error. OK, no action required on this. People get understand all these things now. This is what the meaning of the Coalesce here. It's all about your R&D guys now. Do the R&D, make the field Coalesce true, false, and then updates. Clear your points here. That why error and why ignored or why update.
Yes. Yeah.
So Saba, there's no need to be create a new transform map. The reason is that because we already done the assist mapping here. We map the title and the title.
Yeah.
OK. The only reason is that our field was not Coalesce. So not able to identify. Now let's take example. If you are going in a fila market, kind of a very big fila market, and some kid get missed, then how the announcement done? We found a boy named X. He's saying his father name is Mr. Y. His mother name is Mrs. Z, who is staying in this particular city, so that people can identify unique key. Instead of that, if they say we found a guy whose name is Mr. X, maybe my son name is Mr. X, and I will say, hey, where's my son? Because I'm not able to identify that is what is unique about the other person. OK. Clear everyone till this point now? Any doubt, any question? Kumar, Akanksha, Anna, Ugo, EB, and Khushbu. Let me go from the top. Anybody has any doubt? Good. Glorio, Olu, Omiko, Ima, MJ, Priya. Any doubt, any question? Say yes, no, some reaction like this. Maybe you can put like this as well if required.
No,
Okay, good. Okay, so with this, we have completed our topic on the transform map as well. This one. Now, one point has been left, which we are going to be start tomorrow. Okay, that is called the import via XML. And why it is be important. To do that part, does anybody has his own PDI? Anybody has a PDI?
Yes, Satulji.
Okay, Kumar, do one thing, create a user ID for me, give me the admin rights and ping me on the WhatsApp, because tomorrow I'm going to be use your PDI as well to do this exercise.
Okay, Satulji. Okay, sure.
Okay, so tomorrow we will see that how I can move the data, because remember, in update set, data never get captured. So now if you say, Atul, we imported a lot of data, let's go and check the update sets here. Is this user records get copied? No. SLA, SLA, SLA. Let me do it from today's part. See, field mapping is there, layouts are there, but there's no data. If I want to move, let me open this. If I want to move this user data from my instance to Kumar instance, from dev to test to production, how this will be taken care. And this concept is called the import export via XML. So now we have done our major portion on that area. Also, one more thing we can do here. Let's say I want to be update the record and I don't want to go for this thing, creating the import set, transform map. Atul, can anything there which can help me to do this part? Yes. Right click, import. You want to insert the data? Yes. Insert, update, anything you can do. All put this question. Do an exercise of importing the data via this option as well. Create Excel template. Let me create. Now see the magic, because, oops, sorry. Let me insert it, not update. Download. Now you will be surprised, Atul, come on. You are making us very lazy now. If you see this technique, you will be more happy.
Sorry. Can you please repeat the question again?
I'll repeat. Give me time. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I am importing the data in service now without creating import set, without creating the transform map. I'm sure people will be angry on me now. Atul, you should tell these tricks beforehand, not at the end of the topic has been completed, but it is be required. So now what we can do, go to the table you want to be insert a record and right click and get this Excel template. Okay, let me put a record here. Active to, I'm just putting a dummy record something here. Outlook, building not, city not, company not, cost center not, country code no, date format no, default department. It's not showing department in any drop down. Okay, email. .com, employee number, like this. You will be surprised by seeing this answer now, this trick now. That is why I'm putting at the last, not in the beginning. Gender, male or female, home phone number, prefix, Last login not required. Last login not required. Logged out, no. Manager, no. Middle name. This notification. Disable. Password reset, no, no. Schedule, no. User ID. VIP. True. Okay. Now let's save this. If you want to import this data in service now, what you will do? You will go open the load data and update. Sorry, you will go to the navigator, check for the load data, create a new table, bring the data in the import set, create a transform map, do the field mapping and everything. Now by this trick, nothing is required. You want to insert the data? Yes. Choose the file. Number 17. Click on the upload. And now see the magic here. What they are doing for you. It is creating a import set for you. See, file uploader. It means the work we done from this part import set, this has been done here. Doing the field mapping here. See, it's doing the field mapping. Adding fields, it done all the fields addition, 45 fields will be there, 40. Now let me show you what it done actually. It pick up your Excel sheet, start importing. It means import set has been created here. Then it process. This is what we get right when we do the import set. Okay. Then it start adding the fields. Copy completed successfully. Multiple fields are there. It start making that part. And now it will show you that view import data. In the import set also I can see the data, and here I can see the data. Only one record is there. If you want to check the data, you can click. If you think everything is fine, scroll down. Complete import. Data is there. Did you create import set? No. Did you create transform map? No. Did you do the field mapping? No. Did you create the Coalesce? No. But everything has been done here. The same thing which we done from the last 2 days has been done in a quick manner here. This is what ServiceNow says. You are surprised? You can go here and search for the load data. Or maybe you can search for the transform map. And this is what ServiceNow created for you. It was not earlier, right? See, just now it has been created 623. Who created? ServiceNow created for you. Let's open this transform map. Field mapping, yes. All field mapping is there. Any Coalesce? No. There's a no Coalesce. Because ServiceNow says that it is up to you. I'm just putting the data for you. If you want to make changes now, you can go and make a changes in your transform map. That's fine. But all things which we're doing from the last 2 days has been done in a quick minutes now. This is called the magic here. This is called the automation here. This is called the process improvement or the enhancement here. Try this part. Olu, question now question is that you guys have to try to import the data without creating the transform map or the import set table. Try this part. Now I just uploaded, I just inserted the data. If you want to be update, you can click on the update. Click on the create Excel template. What it will do? It will download the complete user information. So now you can see. As of now, I just have one record. Let me go here and show you something more. Let me remove this. Click on the all. Now I want to be updated. Let's say I have a 756 record. Out of this, I want to be updated 200 records. Right click, import, update, Excel template. It will download the 756 records for you. Sorry, rows for you, not records, rows for you. Download. Open it. And now you can go here and make a change in any of the record. And the same thing. Go here and choose file and upload it. Let's try to do this thing. Let me take, who is this? Let me take some. Okay, let me remove this and add something else. Veronica. Instead of Veronica, I put Atul. Okay. Let me copy his user ID so that I can check if the changes has been done or not. This is the Veronica user ID. Now save this. Okay. Come back here. Choose file number 18. Open. Upload. See, this is what. If I tell you this trick in yesterday call itself, you say it is look easy. This approach, the approach I'm telling you, this is recommended, or I can say can be used by the consultants, people like me who don't know the coding. Now click on the preview import data. See, it says, boss, these many records I am having an error. That's fine. Maybe something is missing, something is not missing. I don't care. I says ignore rows error and complete the import set. Okay. Because my intention just to see the data which I updated, want to be see it's updating or not. It's creating the transfer map for you now. It's running the transfer map. It takes time because 700 records are there to process. But this is what is a magic here. Let me come back. Okay, it's done now. See, what is the username? It's Veronica, right? ID has been updated. See, this is what you can do it. Clear, everyone? Last call. Akanksha, Anna, EB, Khushbu, Kumar, Glorio, Olu, Amiko, Ima, MJ, Priya, and Saba. Any doubt, any question, any clarification required? You can put in the React section as well. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, good to go then.
No,
Yes, go ahead.
I have one question. Can we import data from any other file, like not Excel?
No, actually, because Excel is the
Only
one
from...
which has been recommended by service now. Because that is a row and column.
Okay.
Do you think that you want to do from the notepad?
No, there are other sort of tools
Example.
also have similar kind of data. Let's say we want to connect another app and we want to import data from there.
No. You're using the wrong terms here. You are saying that can we have another type of files? Files, no, but yes, you can do the mapping from the other to the service now. That is called the integration. We will discuss
Okay.
ServiceNow and ServiceNow integration, that how I can do the integration between the two tools. Okay, that we will discuss
Okay.
little later, not now.
Okay.
Okay, good. Any other doubt, guys? Any other question?
One more. Can we also delete like how we have imported lots of users, right? We have created lots of users. Can we also delete
From the
in
import side?
bulk?
No, no. Because deletion you cannot do. Better if you want to delete, you go to system and you can delete it from here. Like select like this and delete like
Okay.
this. Because how the system know that you want to be deleted? If you want to delete, better you make it as a the field become empty. Make
Okay.
it,
So, but we can select multiple
yes,
these things from here. Okay.
right. So that is the thing.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So let me stop the recording here, guys, and we'll take a quick attendance now.